Hi there, welcome back to the channel. I just wanted to do a new reading that I wanted to do with the zodiac signs in the month of December. So just kind of like a forecast for the zodiac signs. So they'll be coming out in the next couple of days. It's going to take me a little while to get through all of them, but all right, there's already a card here. And right now I feel like I'm not taking reversals. And I feel like that's part of the energy of December, is choosing how you want to receive information, choosing what it is that you're looking at, the way that you're looking at it, and understanding why you're looking at it the way that you are, but also understanding that you have a choice for how you perceive certain situations, and you get to decide. For now, for whatever the reason is, I'm not taking reversals. Something else in that. Okay, so what we're doing is we're starting out with Sagittarius, because we're in the energy of Sagittarius right now. So this reading is for Sagittarius. Okay, the first card that's out is the Magician, 111 on my recording. This is about manifesting. We're in the new moon today. Take that however it resonates for you. Obviously, these readings are timeless. So if we're talking about the energy of December, this has to do with the whole month of December, but we're starting out on the today is December 1st. Very first day of December in the energy of a new moon. And we get to start out manifesting and pushing the energy towards that of December. It just looks like such magic this month. And to me, manifesting looks like magic. It's like things align in certain ways, and things are coming to fruition this month for you, Sag. Because of your ability to create them, don't forget that you're a creator. A lot of energy of fire here, too. Obviously, Sagittarius is a fire sign. And look in your chart where Sagittarius lies for you. So it could be that Sag is your sun sign. Which, if it's your sun sign, you got a lot of fire. 222 on my recording. You have a lot of opportunity for creative happenings, for things being sparked this month. There's a lot of fire there. Just remember that you have to intentionally temper those things too. With a little bit of, I'm hearing water, just a little bit of water. So also look at where I'm hearing Cancer, where Cancer falls in your chart too. So, balancing your fire with, I'm just seeing Cancer in your chart, whatever house it's in right now, whatever house it's in your birth chart. Using the energy of that area of your life to balance out your creative endeavors, or, creating when it comes to that area of your life. That's what's going to be most beneficial right now, moving into the end of the year. Okay? So manifesting is a big theme for you. Learning how to master different areas of your life too. Learning what does manifestation even mean? You're creating something. What does that even mean? Let's find out. I just saw the Four of Wands, which is the healing card. Ace of Wands, Five of Wands, both in reverse. I'm not taking reversals. It's almost like really saying that, really deciding. People are going to push your boundaries. That's what I'm hearing too. Some people are going to push your boundaries. This deck is like, hey, here's a reversal. Here's another reversal. I'm like, nope. Nope, not doing it. It's important to create boundaries in order to create your life. In order to create the things that you want, you also have to create a situation for yourself or an environment that supports those things that you want. Anything that tries to come in to rock that or to unbalance that, there are opposing forces that will come in. There's subconscious thoughts too that won't allow you to receive those things. Creating boundaries around what it is that you want are super important. And I feel like there are going to be energies that try to come in and push against your boundaries. There is this force right here, this Ace of Wands, the idea itself, the creative idea, or that creative spark inside of you is so strong right now. It's just like the ultimate power, the ultimate. It's like if you've been trying to get things moving, you've been trying to get things going in your life, or you've been trying to create momentum here, or you've been trying to create here. There's something about the trying that has been holding you back. There's something new, a new spark, a new passion, or a renewed passion for something from the past. It's Mercury in retrograde right now too. A renewed passion that's just like, oh yeah, that's why I had that idea back then. Or it's like, it's even something that you experienced in the past, or there was like something that you started, a project that you started, or a connection with a person that you started back then that fizzled out, or it was just like seeds were planted, that now you're realizing, oh, remember that thing that I was doing back then? Now is the time when I'm supposed to really be putting the energy into it, because in between there was a lot of healing. There were experiences that needed to happen to free up the space for this to become manifest. So that could be a relationship. It could be someone from the past that you were involved with, that it fizzled out, or whatever happened. And in the meantime, it was the catalyst for some really important healing and moving out of all of this energy. Or there was an idea that you had, or you started a YouTube channel back then, and it sparked, or like being exposed or being put out there in front of everyone, sparked all of your fears and all of the wounding that you have and the healing towards that, so that then you could come back to it again and say, all right, now I'm ready. Now is when we are supposed to be expressing all of these things in a new way. Or that relationship is like, okay, now that I don't need to hide the passion that I have and the type of person that I am underneath of the fear, now it's time for this relationship to move forward. Now, there are going to be people who fight against that, who are afraid of you coming out. There are people who are afraid of your fire. They don't want you to put yourself out there because they are in your field, and, you know, the light that you shine almost shines the light on them too. And whatever healing it was that you did in that meantime, it's going to activate and spark that healing in them, because that's just the like ripple effect of your light, all this fire. It's going to burn off any like protective patterns that they have created for themselves in their life. And it's going to expose them. It's going to expose things that they have hidden for a very long time. Just the effect of being around you. Some people are not ready for that. That's not your responsibility. You have to create a boundary that says, I'm going to be me regardless. So if that threatens you, if you feel like that exposes something for you, we are not in alignment right now then. I am free. I have just freed myself to be me and to express myself in a new way, and I cannot go back into that cage again. There are going to be people that say, come back into this cage. Come back. You were such a people pleaser before. You always did things for me before. I need to receive, I need validation, and I was always getting that from you, and blah, blah, blah. And you're just like, nope. I can see the imbalance in those connections and relationships and whatever. This month is really going to be, there's going to be people pushing against your boundaries, and you are just, the reasons your boundaries would be fluid before, those reasons aren't even there anymore. There's this certain level of confidence in yourself that is going to make itself known. Now, we do have to temper all this fire. There's a lot of fire here, Sag. Temper that with water. Now, originally I saw air sign. What, with an air sign? No, because air is going to feed the fire. You blow air on a fire and it's going to make it bigger. I feel like it needs to be tempered with just a little bit of water. So water, cups, energy is love. It's compassion. It's feminine. It's emotion. So we need to temper this with a little bit of softness and a little bit of emotion. Not all this like, you know, fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. I'm hearing the song like the roof is on fire. We don't need no water, let the motherfucker burn. There's a little bit of that attitude, like fueling the fire. Like there are going to be people there too that are like, no, fuck that. There is this desire like to just like full force, go full speed ahead. The fire that's sparking you, it feels good, it's fueling you. But there is this part of you too that it's the feminine. That is just like, take a breath. Devil card on the bottom. Look at all that fire. Look at that fire. The energy of temptation, addiction, like addiction to power, addiction to like those things that feel good are kind of feeding that just a little bit. And that's what makes that fuels the fire. That's the thing that's fueling the fire, is a little bit of addictive tendency. So consciously just know that too much fire is too much fire. And the compassion, the understanding, the softness. Even if you say, I gotta move forward. I can't do anything but this thing. It just, I have to. Your battle is your battle. I can't carry that alone anymore. Your battle is your battle, and I feel like you have some work still left to do. And it's okay, but I just can't do that work with you anymore. Or like you're locked in a battle in your heart, in your mind, in somewhere in your body. And I need to break free of taking responsibility for that. There is a difference between empathy and like people pleasing. You can have empathy for it and not take that energy on. So there's water there that understands, that like connects with the reason for this push pull. People don't want change. They don't like change. Someone in your life does not like change, and you are like, oh no, things are changing. I cannot do things the way that they did before. I've learned it. I can't go back to that old pattern. I know that you want me to stay there with you, but I gotta move forward. The wands are about movement too. I gotta move forward. I have love for you. I care for you. That's the water. I care for you. But I gotta do what's healthy for me. And I hope that you choose the same thing for yourself. But this boundary is really important in order for me to continue to move forward towards your goals in your spiritual journey. And it's like, we'll amp up and ramp up the energy moving into the new year. So let me get one more card about this. Oh yeah, look at that. The wheel flipped over right away. This really is about the balancing of karma. What you put out there is really important. So you can have this really fiery, this new passion, this it's like something clicks, and it's just like, I cannot abandon my needs and who I am anymore. It's like once you reveal a part of yourself, it's so freeing that there's no going back into that cage again. You reveal a certain part of yourself, and it is reflecting back the fear that you used to have in revealing yourself. Those people, though, they're reflecting an old version of you. What you put out there, this is karma. What you put out there is what you are going to get back. So if you make the same decision, if you allow people to step over your boundaries, It's just reflecting that inner battle, that fear that you always had of revealing a part of yourself. You are about to reveal or have just revealed a part of yourself that for the longest time you worked really hard to hide. And just remember, it is going to spark other people's fear because they were attached to you because they were hiding parts of themselves too. Can't go back to it. Don't go back. What you put out there, it is moving you forward to a whole new cycle. You can continue that same cycle over again. You can continue it. You can choose to redo that cycle. For those of you that are not, that are still fighting some sort of fear in how you need to reveal yourself or this expression of you, you may go through this cycle again. And these people pushing your boundaries, it may reveal the wounding that's there. And you may need to go back through this cycle again in order to relook at that wounding. Where is that wounding? If you haven't fully gotten through that healing cycle, it could create a new healing cycle for you. Or it could be that it's a new cycle. And like you putting out there, you will be attracting people to you that reflect the new you, this more exposed, this more true you. Okay? Sag, you got a big month coming up. What's on the bottom? Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, look at how grounded that feels. After all this fire, once you recognize that what you put out there is what you attract, know that those people pushing your boundaries is just a reflection of that old you, or like your fear that's going to push up against these new things. You free yourself from your own inner battle. And it's so, look at all that fire compared to this. This was on the bottom of the deck too. This is the energy that's holding all of it up. This also sometimes to me, 1717 on my recording, reflects mother energy. It's like your mother is her influence. There's a really grounded, really new mother influence, nurturing. Powerful, but in a really understated, tempered, grounded kind of way. That it's like she walks in the room and the fighting just can't exist in the same room as this energy. Or she has this calm where she just listens, just witnesses. There's something that you need to witness about them pushing against your boundary. Or gimme, gimme, gimme. This could also be like whatever this new idea is. There are people who want that from you. That spark, that flow of fire inside of you, that passion. People want that from you. But there are so many people who will just try to take it because they're just takers. A lot of times that came from receiving validation, from giving, from being that energy and wanting to share that with other people. And then people were like, yeah, gimme, gimme, gimme. That was people pleaser. There is a more grounded force here that's showing you how to like temper that energy and to make it sustainable. So it could be too that this becomes a long-term, enduring either relationship or way to make money or something. You have an opportunity. It could be both. But this here is like enduring. Mother is always, that energy is always there. No matter where they are, it's always there. So there are some of you who are fighting against that, who are just like, no, my mother was never there for me, or blah, 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 blah. That's that internal battle. I'm talking about divine mother. the archetype of that is helping you to see, man, Sag, you got a big opportunity coming into all of December. It's like a God spark in you that's being fueled by, it could be that you're healing a mother wound and stuff too. Making a shift, battling against the way your mother did it, and yet still taking advice from the way that she did it. To tune into, like, what is that nurturing? How can you nurture this idea? How can you nurture this creative force in you? How can you nurture that side of you that says, I love you for who you are, and I love this expression, and how can you support the part of you that now has been freed, that's a little afraid of this whole new world, but is a part of it nonetheless. You're getting ready to embark on something that you've never known, and so you're going to try to go back to your default. All right, Sag. If you guys want to book a private reading, dig into this more for your specific situation and see how this plays out for you, what these new ideas are, or this new expression of you. If you're on the verge of that, or you're really wanting that and it hasn't happened yet for you, if you resonate and you just want to get a reading for whatever reason, all my information is down in the box below. You can either click on a recorded reading that you can book on my site, or a one-on-one live session, or we'll do it online. Okay? Love you guys.